infamous, diabolical, relentless, undeniable, undisputed, retaining, greatest tag team podcast champions of the world. Jordan the Juggernaut James, Sam Moneyman Bam, and we are the Let Loose Podcast. Yo!
What up, though? Get a fucking air horn. I'm gonna get a fucking air horn. Fucking wake up my house.
Wake up everybody.
Not good. What's up, y'all? What's going on, man? Sam, what it do, man? Another one, episode 57. I can't believe we're just running through these episodes, bro. It's awesome. I love it.
That's it.
Nothing like a good old fashioned let loose to get the blood flowing here, man. Like, share, subscribe to the Let Loose Podcast. If you ain't dialed in yet, please and thank you. We appreciate it. Jump to some college football playoff rankings, bro. Sam, I know you've been dying to talk about this. I know you've been dying to talk about this shit, bro.
My hands are itching, boy, ready to talk about this, bro.
When we talk about this, just try to keep a non-biased mindset with this. I know it's gonna be hard for you, but
I'll try. Yeah. I'll try to. Yep, so, sure will.
Playoff rankings as follows. I know everybody done heard. You got Michigan at 1, Washington at 2, Texas at 3, and Alabama at 4. Because obviously Texas won their bowl game. Alabama upset Georgia in the SEC championship. Washington again beat Oregon, handing them their only 2 losses of the year, which I thought Oregon was going to be in. Man, Washington was 10-point dogs, bro. 10-point dogs.
Beat them 3 points both games. Right.
They showed up, man.
Crazy. Yeah, Michael Penix Jr., man, them boys good, bro. Them boys handle business, dog. And they got up early. That's what it was. They started scoring early, bro. For real. It wasn't that shootout like it was last game. They got up like 10, 12 points early. So they're playing from come behind. You know, you can't run the ball like you want to, whatever, when you're down so many points early like that. So, man, shout out to them boys of Washington, bro. For
man, real. They playing ball.
They showed that they supposed to beat them, man. For real, there's a lot of naysayers, man. A lot of people had crossed their nuts on them boys, man. For real, thinking that, hey, these ain't the guys or whatever, but they sure pulled off a TCU this year, you know? That's the Cinderella.
They did a little better.
They did a little Cinderella. Yeah, that's the Cinderella right there, man. Definitely. Because
the 6-year college football. He's balling.
Right.
He's balling, man. But that's going to be a good matchup between Washington and Texas, definitely. But Washington balled out. They did their thing, man. You got to credit them. So I got to ask you, man, you got 4 of these playoff teams. 2 of the teams in Michigan and Washington are both 13-0 undefeated winners of the conference. Big 10, Pac-12, undefeated. Texas is the Big 12 champion, and Alabama is the SEC champion. Both teams are 12-1. So now you have Florida State 13-0 left out. They are the ACC champs, conference champions from a Power 5 conference, left out of the college football playoffs for the first time, bro. And in what way does this make sense? We all know it's not like right. It's not morally right to do this. If you're a Power 5 conference, you win your division, you should be, and you go undefeated, you should be in the playoffs. Last year, you had teams like TCU who lost their conference game. They still got in because they went undefeated in the regular season. That didn't even happen with Georgia this year, the 2-time defending national champions. So shit was different. And a lot of the people think that maybe TCU getting their asses whooped in the championship is a reason that they don't want a team like Florida in at 13-0 without having Jordan Travis.
100%.
Did they get these 4 playoff teams right in your estimation?
Bro, the Florida State one, bro. Personally, I love to see that stuff, bro, for real, because the ACC is not a Power 5 in football, bro. The ACC is not a Power 5 in football. Maybe basketball, maybe baseball, and all those other sports, bro. But in football, man, they're just like everybody else, bro. There's not the top guys. If it wasn't for Clemson, for freaking running that stuff, Virginia Tech, whatever, way back in the days or whatever, bro. Them boys ain't never been all that, bro. You had Vic with Virginia Tech, whatever, back in the day. You had Clemson when the last couple years or whatever, they came and turned over and showed out or whatever those last couple years. But, bro, them boys went 4-4 when they played Florida State. You feel me? And almost beat them. almost lost to South Alabama, bro. Like all these games, bro, your ranking, your strength of schedule ranking was 55. So you
Right.
are not that top guy. Do I feel like they should have been there? Yeah, but if they had the 8 teams, you know what I'm saying? Because this year it should have been something or whatever to get those other teams in there, bro, for real. Because there was a lot of good teams. There's a lot of one-loss teams, bro. Even Ohio State was one loss. You feel me? Freaking who else had the one loss? You know, Georgia had one loss or whatever, bro. Georgia not getting in,
Georgia
bro.
left out.
Georgia not getting in, bro. That's so crazy to me, bro. You feel me? I feel like they should have got in with Alabama just because their streak was so long. But like I say, it's all judging on who they want to see play. You feel me?
That's the games. That's the sexy games, man.
Y'all
Yeah.
play. Yeah, they didn't see y'all play Georgia or whatever. They didn't see Georgia play all these other teams, bro. They tired of seeing Georgia, bro. They want to see some other teams. They want to see Alabama, whatever, that came off that one loss at Texas. They want to see them boys get in there,
No,
man.
not at Texas. As at home.
All right, that's
Lost
what
out.
that's what I mean.
Yeah.
Like, playing Texas, that's what I meant to say.
Right. Go ahead.
But they want to see them boys shake up the spot, bro. And with Alabama and Michigan, bro, that's gonna be one of the biggest games, bro, ever, bro. Because I don't remember the last time y'all even played Alabama, bro.
We played them a couple years ago in the bowl game. It was a bowl game, but we was up on them. I don't think at halftime, but it was close the first half, and the second half they pulled away from us. It's a couple years ago we played them. But listen, man, Florida State getting left out, I think that's bullshit, though. I do. I can't justify it with, I understand it's the matchups that everybody wants to see. And don't get me wrong, I'm not sitting here advocating saying that I wanted to see Florida State in or they should have been. I wanted to see them match up, because they were the team that you had to see. No, I'm not saying that, but it's wrong to leave them out. Worst teams have gotten in before that haven't gone 13-0 and been the conference winners of a Power 5 conference. You know what I mean? Undefeated 13-0. You should have been in. You definitely should have, but like you say, it's the matchups, it's the money, it's certain teams you cannot deny, like right here, if you're the playoff committee. And the problem here lies, okay, say you were gonna put Florida State in there, okay? So say it was Michigan 1, Washington 2, Florida State at 3, and all 3 of those are undefeated teams, 13-0. Who gets the 4th spot?
Who's the 4th team? Now you really got a dilemma. Now you really got a dilemma.
You know what my simple solution to the 4th seed would have been?
What's that?
Georgia. Because that was wide speculation all year that we almost thought it was a given that if Georgia went 12-0 this year and lost to Alabama in the conference championship, they would still get in the playoffs. It's happened before. Right. It happened 2 years ago when they won their first natty.
Right.
And we just was under that impression that was just so set in stone that they were going to go back, no matter if they went 12-1 or not. That's not the case this year. So I think that stops all that. But how do you leave Alabama out at that point when after they just beat them?
After they just beat them.
They both have one loss. Bro, so it's like, damn if you do, damn if you don't. And you can't put Alabama in there without putting Texas in there because Texas beat them in their own backyard.
Right, exactly.
So,
right.
I mean, you got all these stipulations into this and into that, but man,
bro, it seems like every time with the 14s, it's been wrong. Like 9 times out of 10, it's been like 10 years since they've been doing the 14 college playoff. It's been wrong like 9 out of 10 times, bro, for real. Because even with the USC shit, you feel me? Even with the USC, dog, they lost, and then freaking they get put out and they put in freaking Ohio State. Like, how you do that? They ain't win nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, it's so crazy, bro. They didn't even go to the game because they didn't play the extra game. They get to go in or whatever by freaking honorable mention, bro. Y'all was like the 6th seed. Like, that shit is so stupid. That's why they're going to this playoff. Now it makes perfect sense why they're going to this 12-team playoff. Even though I think that's too many, I think 8 would be perfect. I think 6 with the 2-bye teams, the first 2 seeds with a bye. Play, you know what I'm saying? The 3-6, the 4-5, they play. Then they play those teams, and then, you know what I'm saying? More money for everybody or whatever.
Definitely. I agree. But, here's the thing. Like you said, this has been going on for 10 years with just like the 4 teams at least, right? So it's like something like this to happen this year. Granted, I don't know of any recent playoff time that this has happened within the last, 10 years or if not. like not that it's been this,
Not this bad.
debatable. Right,
Not this
right.
bad.
But
Right.
the point is,
Exactly.
there should be some kind of emergency, like contingency plan for some shit like this. Like in this
Mhm, mhm.
situation, Michigan, Washington, bye weeks. And then Texas, Alabama, Florida State, Georgia. Y'all have 4 games. And then winners, then you factor in
Right.
the
And
next.
y'all fight it out.
Right.
Mhm.
There should be contingency plans in order here, man. This shit's been going on a long time. And this is not the first year that somebody's been hosed like this. It's the first year somebody's been host
Right.
of this magnitude, 13-0, Power 5
Mhm.
champion of their conference, and get left out, bro, because of an injury to the quarterback. And I wanted to shout out my boy Monty, who he just said can't judge it on the QB. Look what Cardell Jones did for Ohio State in
I
2014.
seen
He was
that.
a third string
Mhm,
quarterback,
mhm.
but I want to point out the difference
Right.
in that though
All them
is
boys is badass though. Right. Yeah,
I
them
was
boys.
just
They
gonna
had
point that
JD
out
James,
because
Tyson Boy. Yeah, they had
the
all them boys
the only
badass. And they
the
ain't had no
only difference.
NILs back then.
Yeah, the only difference was Cardell Jones. You kind of already seen that he could ball though, because he came in and fucking balled all
Mhm.
over Michigan, bro, and fucking came in and just bombed on us. So it's like you knew this dude
Mhm.
had the potential that Florida State's backup for true freshman quarterback. I don't even know the hell his name is.
Right.
You know he
Mhm.
was
Mhm.
way more capable than that guy. I mean, my God, how many
Right.
points did they just score? And they want to get 16 points or some shit? It's a big reason they got
60.
left out,
Right.
man.
Mhm.
Like that's it's not right, but it's that you don't want to see that matchup with the backup quarterback, man. It's sad, and I feel bad for Florida State, man. But that's just unbelievable. It's unbelievable that it comes to this, but this is the last year of all this madness. You know what I'm saying? Because come
Mhm.
next year, bro, we're gonna have 12 teams in the playoffs, bro. 12 teams. So 12 teams in the playoff next year. So every team that's ranked 8 through 12 right now, 5 teams, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, have 2 losses. So you're gonna get teams that get in with
Mhm.
2 losses every single year, bro.
Right.
Shout out Blake
Mhm.
checking us out.
Definitely.
Appreciate you, bro. What's up, dude? Speaking of your Penn State dudes, next year, if this is next year, Penn State's in the playoffs. So maybe it is a good idea with the 12-team playoffs to keep James Franklin, because you go 10-2 every fucking year. Don't play for a conference championship, but you're gonna make the college football playoffs every year. So teams like that are gonna love it because you got a chance to still win something,
Right.
even though you don't win your conference. But it's not next year, unfortunately, for some
Right.
teams, man. And unfortunately, with this 4-team format, somebody's always getting hosed, but Florida State got hosed big time in this, bro. They
Right.
really did. They got hosed.
Two people got hold this time. Yeah, they got held this time, man. Georgia and freaking you done won 29 straight games, 2 national championships, bro, and you don't get a chance to defend your title.
Yeah,
That's even worse
I
to
know,
me. That's even worse, bro. Like,
bro.
oh, you lost one time because you lost late,
By
and
three
freaking
points.
Alabama lost,
By
and
3 points.
Alabama lost earlier. That's more detrimental to the fucking college playoff,
Right.
in the committee's mind. That shit is dumb. That
Yeah, it
shit is
is.
so dumb to me, bro. Like for
It
real.
is.
Y'all got to call the audible on that one, bro. It's too much, bro. For real. And Florida State is right, bro. If we win all our games, bro, we supposed to be in, bro. We are 2-time national champions. All these things, bro, for real. So the same rules should apply. Don't just start freaking making up rules as you go or whatever. Well, we think because Jordan Travis not playing and this and that or whatever, bro. That's bullshit, bro.
This year, if it was 12-team playoffs, in the
Mm-hmm.
first round, you'd have Oregon versus Missouri. In the first round, you'd have Florida State versus Liberty.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And the winner of the Florida State Liberty game would face Alabama. The winner of the Oregon Missouri game would face Michigan. And on the other side, the first round matchup, it would be Ohio State versus Penn State. And that winner
Again.
would face Washington. And then the
Mm-hmm.
last one, you would have Georgia versus Ole Miss, and the winner of them two would play Texas.
Mm-hmm.
And then the Texas and Washington side would play each other to go, and then the Michigan and Bama side would play each other to go. So yeah, it's gonna be way different next year, man. It's
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Liberty would
So
be in the damn playoffs.
all those weeks
Liberty,
prior, yeah.
fucking Liberty would be in the college football playoffs if it was next year right now.
Mm-hmm.
Liberty, bro.
Right.
Liberty.
Where
Oh
is
Lord
Liberty?
have
New
mercy.
York?
I don't
Is that New York?
I would imagine so. I don't know. No shade at Liberty if any Liberty cats ever watch this, but
Right.
good Lord. Lord have mercy.